I'm just gonna run a challenge, regular, hard challenge thing. Good evening, B, OCDE, Tyler Zeta, Bellbird. Howdy, howdy. Yeah, it's been a minute. We're just gonna bust this sucker open like an old arcade game. Hey, Austin, TA, Red Dragon Empress. Howdy, howdy. Good to see you. Hope you're all having a great weekend. I'm making do, baby. Buzz it open like I'm playing Macho Man, the old WWF arcade. Ooh, that is busting it loose. Speaking of busting it loose. Hey, Joaquin. He's trying to unlock the Lost, and Victor laughing it didn't work. That sucks. Hey, Dad Smash. Good to see you. Welcome to my stream. I wonder if you get copyrighted for this. Nah, who cares? You know, hold on. If I'm going to get a copyright for that, I'm at least going to play another song. Hold on. How y'all doing tonight? Oh, I didn't expect that. He's got ghost friends, and he shoots at you. This is for PC. Hey, Sauce Boss. I don't know if the consoles get mods. I think they get like little updates, but I don't think they get all outright mods. I mean, I suppose you could. I don't see why it wouldn't be possible. Yeah, we got Dr. Fetus, Joaquin. This is a good start. We got damage. Damage is good. Health up is good.
Makes you large.
One makes you larger is not great, but it doesn't really affect anything, so. And a crawl space. Ooh-wee. Shit. I get it now. Oh, I can duck. Look at that. He's hoping for a heal, but hey, what are you gonna do? Thank you, Quentin. I'm glad you enjoyed my work on Planet Dolan. That was a fun thing we did back in the past. I'll certainly make some of the rooms shorter, but we need help. You don't mind any fast food? That's a good attitude. Any food is good food, right? In the light of starvation, all food is delicious. Burger's winning right now, 45%. You gotta admit, the hamburger is the most luxurious of the burger fast food items, although tacos are also quite good. Tacos. Hunger is the best seasoning. That's not wrong, Monica. Monica's got some philosophy for us with that one. The best seasoning is starvation. Can't argue that. He tried to assassinate me, but I got supper instead. I'm going to Crazy Town. We never do this. You ungrateful little shit. You feel like tuna is too endangered to eat. Well, that's thoughtful of you. I haven't had tuna in a bit, but that was because during COVID, I bought a bunch of tuna as like a fail-safe. Like, well, if I run out of food, at least I got some cans of protein, you know what I mean? Hell yeah, the sun's a good card. And, well, I ended up having to eat all that tuna. Or it would have gone bad this year. Then you realize you ate something that's been dead in a can for 2 years. And you ask yourself, well, how did I get here? I've been listening to the, whatever it is, I don't know, Once in a Lifetime, I think it is. I don't know the name of the damn song. Kermit the Frog sang it. And I've been listening to the lyrics, I'm like, wow. This guy didn't even try for the lyrics. He's just, water is there, water move. There's water at the bottom of the ocean. We had this discussion during Dead Space 3, but it's just stuck in my head. Pizza gonna have anything you want on it, including things from every other option. That's true, Molten Amber. OCD says, didn't Pringle have multiple fun things to say about marine MREs? Yeah. I mean, I assume if I remember right, the main thing is that you're gonna be having diarrhea. Like, they can't make a meal that's meant to last for 10 years on a little pack that heats a little cloth packet full of chemicals that get hot when exposed to water. You can't really make stuff like that without putting a shit ton of preservatives in it, and those preservatives give you the shits. Indeed they do. There's not much you can do about that. I don't know what just happened. Yeah, I hate Rotten Heart. Rotten Heart kind of fucking sucks. Oh, is this gonna reroll every room? Oh, it sure is. This could turn out to be advantageous, though. Yeah, we need to consult the Elder Fathers, OCD. Damn, we need to make that into a creepypasta. The alternate universe where the Kami Dogu was real and transported all of American history into Netherrealm. I like little random dice pieces for blocks because it looks a lot less shitty than the corruption does. The corruption flips them all sorts of weird angles. It looks awful. This looks a little bit better. Goodbye, Mr. Me, and he steals the purse. And both things are mine.
I found pills.
Hooray! Glad they got rid of Columbus Day. I don't know. Like, one thing about Columbus is he's like a vital figure. Love him or hate him, right? It's kind of like when it'd be like telling people to hey, don't talk about Adolf Hitler. We just forget about him. It's like, are you sure? Then again, there's no Adolf Hitler Day that I'm aware of anyways. There probably is Adolf Hitler Day. I just, never came up in my life from casual conversations. Like, oh, it's the Hitler Day. It's okay to have an opinion, Quentin. Don't you worry. I don't think it's an opinion to be like, hey, that Columbus guy probably is up to some no good. You had to be a little naive to be like, yeah, no, I think I think all that stuff about Columbus being all fucked up is a bunch of fake news. That'd be something. Oh, this could be a valuable room. What are we gonna get? Ow, we're gonna get hit. We're gonna get. So many historical figures, squeaky clean. Can't do it. Even Martin Luther King wasn't a fan of gay people, so I mean, what are you gonna do? Right? I think seeking perfection in role models is just pure insanity. It's like a pipe dream. Asking any one person to be consistently, you know, good. No, that just don't happen. Asking them to not be consistently bad, well, that's a whole different story, but you know what I mean. Easy. Yeah, Gandhi wasn't the Saint, Mother Teresa, Stephen OCD, you're correct. Oh, they banned Hitler in Germany. Did that make Germany a better place? Was it just ignoring Hitler that fixed everything? Did that make all the bad go away? How convenient. Oh, this is either going to be my death or my blessing. Probably going to kill me, but I'm interested to see where this goes. Hey, doof. Well, I've been streaming lately over the past couple of days, and I took Monday and Tuesday off. YouTube really wants you to do stuff daily, and with my work schedule and other things, it's starting to become a little bit unreasonable to do 7 days a week, you know what I mean? I'm still gonna be here. More likely than not, time's gonna shift in the later hours. So if you're looking for an 8 p.m. notification, there was no 8 p.m. notification. Hey, Jonathan.
Credit card.
I don't know. There's some kind of pro gas combo there, but this is getting too goofy for me to understand.
Tears up.
Feels bad we made chickens the most abused animals on the planet. I suppose so. But have you ever seen chickens? Like, I seen one eat a rat. It's awesome. I hate to say just because they're dumb they deserve to be at, but I mean, like, if you're gonna do that, then, you know, it's not the most unreasonable thing. Could have put fish there. I put fish and chicken at about the same intelligence levels. Like, they got about the same amount of brain. And if you're eating them for brains, you starve to death because their brains are tiny, so. That is the value of life. Is it smart or is it not? Now, people are often quite fucking stupid, and it's not okay to eat them, though. So it does raise that question. There are ethical concerns, for sure. Sleepy Dog Zone says, I love to eating chicken. Yeah. And we eat chickens because they're dumb. But how many dumb fucks you figure eat chicken? I could have gotten the pentagram, Joaquin, but the chances of me taking collateral damage are so high, and the damage is so high, it feels dumb to lose the heart at this point, because damage doesn't seem to be our concern. They say you are what you eat. So the only way to beat people is to eat another. That's like a cannibalism argument right there. You are what you eat. Oh, well, then I guess I better eat my neighbor then so I can at least stay within the fucking human subspecies or whatever. Pick one. What's this? Wimpy bro. There he goes. I can take the hit. What's in here? Oh, hell yeah. I solved the puzzle. I like that, at least if you look around the internet, I made a lot of Illustrator friends. People perceive, like, well before that Luigi's Mansion game or any of the, you know, stuff where Luigi's a coward. They marked Luigi out to be a little bitch boy from day one. He stood no chance. I think it's just because of the weird power dynamic of playing number 2. It's like, we're player 2. And some people are like, I like being player 2. It's like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Why does your brain work like this? Why is picking player 2 a sexual thing now? Can I just leave? Oh, just fuck this one in general. Oh, God. Okay, I get it. I gotta let him. I gotta give him a chance to attack me. Okay, okay. Ow. He's got a cool hat. Hey, Afro Samurai. Good to see you. Oh, the fucking soundtrack. You know, I intentionally don't listen to this soundtrack, so when I come back to this game to play it, I get that little extra fun. Makes the soundtrack a little extra special, you know what I mean? Oh, action, I'd say this is one of the best soundtracks in a video game of all time. Like, you hear that little bit of Diablo 2 in the background? Ah! I mean, no, it's not literally a riff from Diablo 2, but God, the instrument's so close to Tristram. It's the wrong weapon to have here. There's water at the bottom of the ocean. Hold the water. Carry the water. Even better than Dig Dug. And a high bar it is to surpass Dig Dug. And here comes that damage I was talking about earlier. Maybe we should just go fight the fucking boss and get out of here. I have heard of Bucket Head Egg Chin. Play that guitar good. Play that drum good. Oh yeah, I could use my Mr. Me on the double deal item. Oh well. Hey, I'm not firing all cylinders today. You gotta give me a break here. I was hoping his homing shots that made my life a lot easier. All right. Time for some real fucking crazy shit to happen. What a weird build. Watch what happens when I fire through the triangle. Boom! Madness! And all the bombs get colored. Fancy. Goblin porn, I don't even question what people are into anymore. It doesn't even matter, does it? I should remind you of Zelda from Nintendo. These are specifically designed like the dungeons from the old games. Pretty much the same thing. Binding of Isaac, Legend of Zelda, like, you know, similar iteration. The creator's previous game being Super Meat Boy, which was again very much like Super Mario Brothers. He love him some Nintendo, he do. This weapon's too hard to control. Oh my god! A chest and a chest with a heart. It's just half the time I'm hurting myself here. Reroll the character, let's go. Is this survivable? Oh shit, I got placenta. Well, we're just gonna placenta up then. Let's see here. It's placenta time. Yep, I did say placenta. We have placenta, which means I can regenerate all this health I lost, but I'm gonna have to wait like a few minutes. Thankfully, this game's got a kick-ass soundtrack, so we're just gonna jam out and chat while this regenerates. I've watched some other people play Binding of Isaac, and I noticed that, like, when the run's no good, they just immediately restart, or when something like this happens, they're just like, nope, kill themselves, they're gone. I think what keeps Isaac consistently fun to me is to run into a moment like this to where it's like, well, that's fucked, and escape it somehow. Sleepy Dog Zone, I was enjoying that Horizon Zero Dawn game, but like, I don't know. Am I gonna give Darktide a shot? Yeah, OCD, I think we'll be playing Darktide tomorrow. I was gonna do it tonight, but I'm like, I'm not 100% together, and the last thing I want to do is play a team shooter while I'm like, you know, half here. It'll be fun, but you know, it won't be too fun to watch me just miss basic stuff and wander away from the team and stuff like that. You don't want to see that. So we're gonna stream a bit of Isaac, and then we're gonna flip around and hit you on the flip side on that one. Yeah, I'm excited for Darktide. No clue who I'll be playing Darktide with. I'll be real with you. One of the things I'm most sick of is organization. Like, you know, when game stream time means I gotta, like, call up 18 people, do this, get this ready, get the thumbnail. Hey, look, a little bit more health. Do this, do that, do that, do that, do that. Like 15 different steps. You know what I did for Binding of Isaac? I scheduled the stream. I booted up OBS. I turn on my little VTube avatar thing, and then I booted up the Binding of Isaac game and I hit play. Now that's 5 steps, right? But that's still better than 20 steps, especially when some of those steps require you to just sit there and wait. And it's not the fault of anybody who's ever guested. No, it's you know, it's asking somebody. It's like, hey, come on this thing. Maybe they just want to play there in dead ass silence, you know. Hey, thank you, Bradley. This was done by Brian. Oh, yeah. See, you can't leave voice chat out with randoms. But it seems like most people on PC use text chat. We moved away since like 2015 from everybody has a live laptop mic that's displaying the game audio, the person breathing, and the family argument in the background, along with the dog, and you can't forget the dog barking. We've gone from everybody in the lobby having one of those to everyone being in their own private Discord call and having to type to communicate to the team. So we've gone full circle. We found this amazing new thing called the telephone and put it into our video games. And now we don't want the telephone in our video games because we've realized just how much we hate talking to each other. Is that not like a little bit grim? Maybe I'm looking into it too hard. But it says a lot about like society, as you know, the Joker would say, that we've gone from yeah, let's socially game, let's jump in the pool of players. Who knows who you'll be matched up with across the World Wide Web to I hang out with my very secular group of friends and we don't speak with anybody else. And if I talk to you over chat, it'll be only text. And text only. And don't message me. OCD says, yeah, I quit using the mic ever since their rage and got salty with the crew they played Dodo 2 with years ago. Maybe that's it. Maybe the common person is just so amped up to fight, especially during off time. You know, it's like you just got off work, right? You just got off work. Your mood can't be great. So, you know, blood's pumping. You want to play a game and have fun. It goes to shit. And somebody goes, oh, nice shot, idiot. And every bad thing in your day just gets poured on this motherfucker on Xbox. Which, you know, would be therapeutic at first, and you'd think letting loose all that anger is a good thing, but the problem comes when it becomes habitual and makes an ass out of you. Watch in the Dark is correct. You do gotta let that aggression out, but after doing it for, I bet, like a year or so, I bet it goes full circle too and becomes this thing to where I'm letting out my aggression to, why do I spend hours in front of the Xbox? I only get angry in front of this thing. You know what I mean? You got invited to a game just filling a slot. Well, OCD, you know, back in the old days, that's how sports was. Like, you'd be waiting to play basketball because it's, you know, 5v5, and then, you know, Randall has to leave, and you don't know who Randall is, but like, dude, Randall's gone. Hey, you want to shoot? And you jump in, and maybe you make a friend, or maybe just have a nice casual experience with some strangers. That's nice. The Boris says, hello, husband, I crave borscht. Borscht. Why is borscht familiar? Did they say something about borscht in God of War? I know I heard something about borscht. I like borscht. Borscht is good. Yeah, the Slavic soup, the vegetable soup. Holy shit, regenerating the placenta does take a while. That's kind of a trash item, huh? Well, we're filling in time. I'm having a good time talking. A lot easier to read what you guys say. When I don't have to control little Isaac over here and make him do stuff. But look, he moved around. That magic. Look at our tiers. I ain't even checked to see if this is good. I'm starting to think this might not be all that great. But at least we'll stand a chance. We will stand a chance. Monica B says maybe text instead of call shows. On an audio call, anything can slip out with text. People have to think about typing. It's fun to talk with folks. You could do a talk show on YouTube and let anybody call in, right? But what you need to do is tune OBS to where there's like a, I don't know, 10-second delay before anything makes out to broadcast, so your computer's like holding on to 10 seconds of video before it like lets it out to YouTube. And if you did that and somebody said something like actually fucking disruptive, you could put the hammer down and cut the feed. And then you should be able to reconnect to the stream without the utterance have been aired. But that's God, I don't know. Like, remember what I said about streams being easy to set up? I'm finding more and more that that is the key to any of this. If you want to make it, if you want to make your little hobby, any hobby really, but especially the internet stuff, unlike a simple carpentry hobby, well, I don't know, even a carpentry hobby. Let's say you're a carpenter, right? And you get so good at carpentry that it becomes your job. Now you have a shop and now you have a business. It's good, but it consumes your life. The internet's a little bit more insidious with that because it's more like a gig economy deal, right? So instead of the carpenter becoming like a man with his own shop, the carpenter becomes a freelancer, goes to your garage and whittles you a chair. The internet's more similar to that. So, you know, looking at it from a business standpoint is almost stupid 100% of the time. The way that you ought to look at it is as you ought to look with every hobby, and just see what's fun and do what's fun and do what's right. Then again, who wants to leave $100,000 on the table? I don't know. Holy fuck, this does take a while. They need to like unnerve placenta. I mean, we've waited this long. We may as well get the other hearts, right? Oh, fuck. It's gonna take forever. Good thing the soundtrack's great. Can you buy placenta? You can probably buy, like, deer placenta or, like, animal placenta. Cow. I bet you can buy cow placentas. I bet they feed them to mice or something like that. Or maybe use them to, like, make flies, like crow fly hives or whatever. OCD says the only time he actually got mad at someone in Soulsborne was when an invader ran off. When he couldn't win, only to come back with twin sword TLC weapons in Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls PvP is fun, but it is bullshit. You know what I mean? It's the equivalent to saying, okay, we're gonna go fight in the park. Grab any melee weapon you can find, and we'll fight. And, you know, there's a real good chance you're gonna show up with a baseball bat and the other guy's gonna have a chainsaw. And it's gonna be like, well, this clearly isn't fair, right? Or, if that weren't bad enough, you got the random weapon factor, but then in addition to the random weapon factor, it's like, oh, also, this guy lives in, like, a weird time space, and he just kind of, like, fades in and fades out of existence at random. You know how overpowered a weapon would be to let you fade in and out of existence at random would be? And they never put those into video games, yet lag has the exact same effect and consequence. I hate it. Sleepy Dog Zone says very powerful, just skipping through time and space and assassination, basically. Red Dragon Empress, I don't remember harvesting dead followers' meat. I kept everybody in the graves or brought them back to life. But I did see the cannibalism stuff, and that was pretty neat. That would have been handy in some occasions, but not every single one. It's really down to how you want to play. Bradley's voluntarily handicaps himself in PvP games. I don't know why. Well, it does take away like the need to be sweaty and to compete, because if you're just running in with a handgun to a rifle fight and you get shot, it's like, well, that was predictable. Or if you run into like a rifle fight with your super deluxe mega super supreme rifle and then die, well, it doesn't feel quite as good. I'm just gonna go in now. We'll probably get that other boop in a second anyways. There it is. Okay, boy, that took forever. What's this? I don't understand. Oh, those explosivo shots are doing a tremendous amount of damage. All my pills are banned now, aren't they? I think that was about to happen. Damn. This goes full on power ballad mode out of nowhere. This is great. Love it. Well, gosh, that's bleak. Hey, Big T. Good to see ya. Yeah, the game thinks it's smart, but it didn't know that I know that at one health, bad trip kicks ass. Getting one of these for the road. Watch in the dark, that's why this game is so peaceful to me. Oh, don't touch that. Yeah, we're just gonna have to take the regular route, sadly. No more special route. Would have taken my magic heart. Ow, fuck. Oh, I can't see my health. The game's onto my shit. Oh, no. I don't think our chances of survival are so good anymore. But the pill will probably say full health when I have no health, so at least there's that. Oh, you're gonna skip the floor. I don't know. Let's do our best. The board says he's rich because he uses quarters to scratch his lotto tickets instead of pennies. Well, la-ti-da. One day I'm thinking about getting myself a dime. I'll be scratching real quick with those ridges. We just, okay. That's a ridiculous platforming challenge. How dare they? Let me get the pill back. There we go. Figured that shit out pretty quick though, huh? I like the discs. They make you like a temporary little badass. It's great.
King of clubs.
So King of Clubs. I'm gonna find out what that does, I guess. It one-shots bomb. That's what it does. Neat. Oh yeah, all the pills are bad. Need to not eat those. Oh yeah, let's do Mega Satan run. Why not? Yeah, sure. Watch in the dark, you know a scratch off then. Yeah, you want a dime or a quarter for your scratch off ticket. It's more natural that way. Ah! What am I doing? Ah! I don't have to get hit by those guys, but I'm always instantly on alert because if you're not, you will be hit. They're like both not so much of a threat, but also very much a threat. Can't see right. Son of a bitch.
Full health.
Yeah, little known fact, they actually filmed, recorded on video a full blowjob for this part of the audio, and then they included it in the game. It's genuine. They pulled no punches. This is why they wouldn't publish it on the DS at first. It took a lot of arguing about the features of Nintendogs, for example, as to why it would be hypocritical to not publish this game. That was a major issue, and it still is. And honestly, I think Miyamoto owes the developers just a little bit of an apology. But hey, there's bigger problems in the world right now. Wealthy socialite bought Twitter. Who would have thunk it? You know, I liked Twitter before it was owned by by rich Silicon Valley dude bros. Before, when it was owned by the people, and when it wasn't a giant corporate entity, it was just so much better. And you know, I just hate that it became so corporatized so quickly. Twitter. Good night, B. You have a great weekend. Okay, we're hurt, but we made our way there. There's some health back there I can grab, though. I think. Yeah, let's take that as a blessing and leave. We could go through that one. There's a chance that gambling would be smart. And we have been talking about scratch tickets, so I'm going to take our sudden conversation involving scratch tickets to mean that we should go gamble. Why not wait so long to do that? I could have came in here more powerful. Anyways, how you been doing, Big T? Hope you're having a good November. Hello, Maurice. You're doing good? Glad to know, Big T. Glad you're doing good. Gamble placenta. Gambling placenta. Having your own podcast called Pressing Issues? What are you going to discuss? Hell yeah, we came out ahead on that one. I'm gonna make a podcast and call it The Goodfellas and ignore all trademark and copyright and use very obvious imagery from the movie Goodfellas and just keep doing it over and over and over again, no matter how many times they ban me or no matter how many times I've gotten rid of it. And the Goodfellas podcast just keeps coming back to the point where other people start doing it and it becomes this sort of like mimetic virus and they can't stop the Goodfellas podcast no matter what they do. And that is my one true want. There's nothing I want more than that on this earth. That would bring me immense joy. They just go into Tumblr. Tumblr turned the porn back on, and I mean, I don't know. I don't even think they ever really had to go to Twitter. I just think it was the funnest place for them to go. And, you know, fine. I don't know. I guess the only thing that makes me really laugh out of all are the people that are treating Twitter like this divine resource. Like, not Twitter. That was great, though. There's nothing wrong with Twitter at all. It's like, okay, sure, it was flawless. People often ask me, hey, why don't you stream on Twitch? Why don't you go off YouTube? I'm like, YouTube, for its flaws, is a pretty nice little place, you know? I don't fuck with you too much on YouTube. They fuck with you, but, you know, it's only ever about the money for the most part. I mean, you know, depending on what you want to produce. If you're like me and you just make little video game videos, psh, you're fine. So, you know, for my usage, it's great. I suppose if I wanted to, like, incite riots and stuff, then I would be disappointed with my YouTube experience. It seemed like Twitter was really good for posting mass shootings and awful things that have happened, and then, you know, oh god. Your constant whinging and political analyzing will not be missed. it's just such a good soundtrack. And you get to hear the Mega Satan fight music tonight. How lucky. Man, from the clutches of defeat, victory has been snatched. Oh, hell yeah. Die. 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 We had to exercise the flying butthole monsters. Whoa. Whoa. Ow. You're new. Oh, he's gonna throw treasure at me. And I neglected it and need it. Oh well. Bizzlebob! Boom! This is a fun build. Twitter, like, thematically struck me as weird. Because it'd be like, here's a charity to raise money to build a well in Africa for where people ain't got water can get it. And then the next page is like some real fat lady squatting over a cell phone going, "Get in my butthole!" And I'm like, whoa. The themes here, like, I don't know what I'm looking at. And you don't get as much of a choice as to what comes onto your feed because, you know, the way the retweet system works, right? Unless you just turn them off, I guess. But that's kind of boring, right? So, oh yeah, I can fly. We can go get that money now. But no, madame, I would not like to look at your bungus. Hey boys, check out my bungus. Like, no, I was just looking at, there's a cute picture of a cat. My bungus. Imagine my surprise when I clicked on the Lola Bunny challenge. I thought it was gonna be like Space Jam memes. I'm like, huh, that'll be stupid. That'll be a fun way to burn a few minutes to some stupid, dumb fuck Space Jam memes with LeBron James or whatever. And it wasn't Space Jam memes. It was just ladies squatting over cameras. And not the kind that you'd want. Spaghetti.
I found pills.
Good evening, Six Crazy Cats. Our build got a little overpowered. What can I say? I re-rolled the character. The option was there. It was fair. Spaghetti code. I don't know what that does. I hope it does something good, though, considering how much danger you gotta put yourself in to use it. Bee skin. Rare card is pretty fucking sick. Let's hit something with some of that spaghetti, just see what it does. Honestly, I'm not really sure. Oh, fuck yeah, homing shots. Oh, this is done with. Assuming I don't die anyways. Oops. Oopsie doopsie. There are some big tears here, Six Crazy Cats. The biggest tears will be when I die, because I'm playing badly. Oh, everything was to my advantage not but seconds ago. Fucking hell. Here we are now. Oh, here comes some shit. There's a little bit of health on the outskirts we can grab. Outside of that, there's nothing left to save my ass. Or is there? Oh, that's lucky. Not exactly what I needed, but nonetheless lucky. So 3 hearts on Mega Satan. That's doable. All right, wish me luck. Things might get a little crazy. I apologize for any visual abnormalities you may be witnessing at the moment. This This is a test of the LRAD long-range acoustic device. That was a hell of a run, huh? I can't really say I know what was going on at the end there. But running 2 discs at once while having all those tier multipliers and combos definitely led to some cascading effects. I would love to have seen a little bit more of that Watcher in the Dark, but I guarantee you, like another minute or two of shooting whatever the fuck that was would surely crash the game. That's probably why those discs only run for 1 minute. What a wacky set that was. Okay, what character do you guys want to see? My favorite's Eden, personally. Six Crazy Cats always wanted a Super Soaker. Yeah, you can get one now these days. November, Black Friday, get one on the cheap. I saw some Nerf guns that were tempting. I'm like, why do I need that? I don't need that. What, target shoot in my living room for like, 15 minutes, I'm done. But I know full well I'd probably play with that thing every day for like a week. Then break it somehow. We already did Kane, but Kane is my favorite. All right, we're in a chill out mood tonight then. We're cashing our Eden token. Maybe you can ponder on it while we do a little Eden here. Wow. Hell of a Eden. Holy shit. Verily, his ass was beat. I'm gonna keep Mr. Boom. He can come in handy. I'll gamble 1 key. Boo, I leave. This area is bad. we got a sty. Fuck. What the hell is this? Yeah, this is Eden. And I got a light switch. Is this thing just free pennies forever? Epileptic warning. More like easy money warning. I like that item as a joke. We won't be carrying it through though. We don't need that. But, oh wait, hold on. Forgot it. Turn the lights back on here. There we go. It might get broken. Well, we're not gonna find out because I'm not clicking that thing anymore. Drive me crazy. We're getting the spider buddy. He helps you out. You know what? This is on discount. It's always worth that. 3 swords, item smorgasbord. You know, James, I'd rather play some of the mobile games these days. At least they're slightly better. They used to be worse. Although the advancements have been marginal at best. You know, at least they got like Call of Duty mobile. It's not like, you know, terrible. It's not the worst. Yeah, but can it run Doom? Yeah, there's some pretty good Doom ports, actually. Mobile ones aren't half bad. It's just controlling it kind of sucks. But I mean, it's Doom. It works on a cell phone just fine. What you don't want to play on a cell phone is Hexen. No. That's a big mistake. My favorite thing about Epic and Unreal is that they still call it the Unreal Engine, but they've done everything to make sure you forgot about the Unreal games. It's like, we don't want you to play the original Unreal. We definitely don't want you to play Unreal 2. We tolerate Unreal Tournament's existence because it's, you know, I guess their heyday in the day. But now with Fortnite and how big that one is, speaking of free mobile games, you don't hear about Unreal anything except the engine. You don't even hear games like announced that they're using Unreal Engine like it's a big deal anymore. It used to be like kind of a, kind of an important thing, right? Because so many game companies would make their own engines with varying degrees of success. Like MT Framework from Capcom. Do you know what that is? It's Street Fighter and Monster Hunter and Dead Rising. Is it a good engine? Yeah, I think it's good. Is it better than Unreal? I don't know. But then some companies had their own engines and they were really bad. We don't like those. Those games are not remembered fondly. But the next question should be, you know, can it run Unreal 3? Can it run Gears of War? Because from the time the can it run Doom joke started, Unreal 3 is older than the time between that joke and Unreal 3 than Unreal 3's release and now. So, there you go. You're all old. Yeah, you're gonna get ailments. And the world's gonna eat you. You ran Doom on a treadmill? I get it because you ran. Does Iran have Doom? Because it ran Doom? Don't hit me for bad jokes. It's illegal. You're only allowed to hit people at award ceremonies. Gimpy, we want that. We got enough bombs to get it. We don't need the bombs. No! No! Did I make the pills bad again? Is that what I did? Oh, well. We'll pull out for... Oh, no, wait, I'm eating. Okay, never mind. That makes more sense. Pills are just doing what they're supposed to. All right. Hey, Soulstruck! For 20 bucks, says, I think I know of a solution to my USB problem. With a bit of soldering, I can just connect the two hubs to the 20 pin on the motherboard, and the SD reader will just run on USB 2.0. Now that's ingenious. You need to let me know if that works, Soulstruck. Because, yeah, I guess if the SD card reader and the USB are both working on the same 20 pin connector and you just connect them, then the whole like USB plug, you know, it's just cut out of the equation entirely, right? Thank you for the generous tip, by the way. But yeah, that would do the trick, I suppose. I can't think of anything that would get in the way. Unless that's some weird, like, you know, on USB DRM thing, majiggy. But I've never heard of that. Like, I know you can, like, lock a USB thing with a passcode, but that's more of a operating system and encryption thing. Either way, it should be a fun little experiment, just turning a USB port into just a dedicated SD. But thank you again for your high generosity, Soulstruck. I appreciate you very much. Thank you, and I appreciate you. Barely sound like enough. That's a shit ton of money to be handing me, so thank you. I just do little game streams. Nothing special. But I'm glad you're enjoying them with me. That's what makes it worth doing. Otherwise, I'd just be sitting here playing alone. And be like, oh. Hey, Oreo Ender with $5. Bam, thank you. He says, about to leave, do some gaming, so I'll leave this to you. Have fun and party on, bro. Thank you. You have a good time with your gaming, Oreo Ender. And thank you for jumping on. I appreciate you joining in. Yeah, I was half debating taking the night off just because I am a tired guy, but I remember all of those nights that I've done these streams, and it's always been more than possible to play Binding of Isaac. Oh, fuck, that was on me. I just hit myself. Not only succeeded Binding of Isaac, but it has a way of, not just letting you win, but giving you, like, really odd paths to victory. It may not be completely obvious at the start, but then once you get it, you're like, oh yeah, of course. Like that, I didn't know Pennyhead was gonna be in there. Hey, Crimson. Little dead Family Guy pose. Held down bad. Let's clear this place out. Hope we're doing good, Crimson Caravan. Ah, fuck. I thought we were done with that room. I need to pay more attention or we'll have a repeat of the last one where it is barely scraped by. Okay, polls ended. We're gonna see the end of this poll result. We're hour 37 in. Best food item. Burgers at 39%. Pizza at 27%. Chickums at 20%. And tacos at 11. Tacos leading the pack at the back. I'm surprised. Tacos might be one of my personal favorites. Maybe it's because I'm at the border. I don't know. Let's do another poll question. You know what? One of you guys come up with one. If it's good, I'll run it. If it's not good, I might still run it. I guess you can only play against them a couple of times or something. Huh. Best franchise? I do best like fast food franchise, but everybody has different restaurants everywhere they live, right? James, I brought that up to you in confidence. I don't appreciate you making that a poll choice. I thought I could confide in you. And now this minute as fuck. I had the same issue with Five Guys. I tried it and I was like, oh wow, this is just a regular ass cheeseburger, which is fine. And like I get it, but when the market quality is like, well look, it's not as bad as McDonald's. I'm like, I don't know, I think it is in some cases. Like, okay, yeah, sure, I can taste that this is real ground beef that was sent in frozen from a truck. I get that. It's not like the McDonald's patties that are ground quite a bit finer to make sure none of the bone shards destroy your teeth. But, yeah, not really, like, amazed, especially since it's so much more expensive. If it were the same price as McDonald's, that'd be different. I'd be like, oh shit, this burger cost me $1.50 and I ate it and it got me through the entire afternoon. I'd be like, that's great. Or I ate this burger and goddamn, was it the tastiest fucking hamburger I ever had in my life. One of those two qualities. Need it. Yeah, I didn't think there'd be anything in there. Okay. We are running on very thin margins of survivability here, but we're getting by. You know, the Burger King and Five Guys too expensive. Yeah, for what it is, you know, you can just go to like a restaurant, regular, like just like a mom and pop restaurant. Just go to a cafe and go Chin Burger and start banging your hands on the table and be like, Chin Burger, chicken buck, buck. And they'll come out with a cheeseburger and chicken strips for you and it'll be fine. And they'll be like, $8, please. And you'll be like, that's way too expensive. But then you'll order Five Guys and they'll be like $12. And then it'll be Four Guys. Once you finish off the guy at the register, you try to charge you that much for a cheeseburger. Alternate boss music. What a fun little theme that was. We left some hearts back there. Yeah, let's go look at our wounds here. I got my ass kicked. Elon Musk should change the name of Twitter to like a slur or something. just go full crazy with it. You know, if you're never gonna appease the people that, you know, you want to sell Twitter to now that you bought it, you may as well turn the whole fucking bus around, right? Now, I'm not saying which slur to name it, because I don't know any slurs. I'm pure. I'm aware of slurs, but I keep them so far in the back of my mind, I can't even say them, so. They should call it Fart. Fart.com. Welcome to Fart, world's largest social media. Call it Fart. If he's got guts, he'll take Twitter and rename it to Fart.com. He'll buy the domain. Whoever owns it, I'm sure, has a price. What else could they name it? Yeah. Let's see. They could call it. They could call it. I don't know. Shitnipples.org. Welcome to shitnipples.org. Twitter's undergoing some changes, and one of those changes is we're changing our name. If you'd like to be part of this journey with us, come to Shitnipples and make an account now. Your Twitter account will, of course, be carried over without your permission. Also, everything's NFT now. Sure. Just fucking pop the cap. I think that would be fun. Spirit Taker thinks Elon Musk doesn't make Dead Space a reality. Maybe. God knows if one of those millionaire types finds alien shit, they're gonna immediately start playing with it, you know what I mean? There's not gonna be like an instance of subtlety where it's like some things should not be on Earth. They're gonna be like, open it, I wanna drink the mummy sarcophagus. I'm James P. Billionsworth, and I want to drink the juice of the dead alien. And that person's immediately gonna start a zombie outbreak. And it's gonna be on Mars. Where are you gonna run? I love Eden runs. I need to find a mod that just gives me unlimited Eden tokens. I feel like I earned them by now. You know, there should be a way to do that. I mean, I'm sure there's a mod to do that. There should be an in-game way to like get your unlimited Eden tokens. That'd be a fun thing for me to achieve. Although I find most of the challenges in this to be ball busting at a minimum. It's nice to have something to unlock. I guess I could just beat the game a million times. The best way to have enough Eden coins to play as Eden is to not play Eden, or to always win as Eden. A dream snatcher. I believe I'll hold on to the rest of the money considering how this run works. Anyways, I heard they turned slurs off on Twitter. That may be a joke just to trick people into fucking saying awful things. I think that might be, if there's gonna be like an actual bad thing that happens if Twitter died, right? Probably the worst thing would just be people are gonna be like, well, if Twitter's gonna die, I'm gonna post a picture of my nutsack right before it goes away, and no one will know. That's something. Then again, people post their nutsacks on Twitter for free all the time. I should have re-rolled that, but oh well. Okay, let's keep going. They're gonna find like a sarcophagus full of blood on Mars, James, and Elon Musk is gonna be like, I wanna drink the blood juice, and he's gonna drink it, and then the devil will be like born through him, and it'll be another, 1,000 years of darkness, and man, it's gonna suck. I think that was an Ari Aster film. Fuck! On the bomb gamble, and I fucking died. I fucking died on a bomb gamble. Watcher says farts, form-based art and reality transmission site. Yes, Twitter will now become the fart station. Well, the important thing to know about this is everyone gave the eccentric billionaire a lot of attention. And isn't that what they want at the end of the day? I mean, when you think about it. Man, that round ended like a car crash. Let's try Judas. He hits hard. Hey, Remy. Oh, I got hit. Oh yeah, of course I got hit. I don't know why I'm questioning that. Like, how could that happen? It happens just like that. Well, that didn't last too long. You love this game? This game is great. Screw it, you get Kane again, whether you like it or not. He moves just fast enough. It's probably one of his best qualities. Throw a bomb up here. It's cool up here. You son of a bitch, throw that bomb. There you go. Thank you. That's all I was asking for. Ah. Hey, we got Mr. Boom again. Welcome back, Mr. Boom. I'm showing cleavage. I mean, you know, I guess I could. YouTube's not that bad about that. It seems like to be a generally okay thing for you to do on the internet these days. I guess it always was. Not that that's a problem. That's better than a bomb. That kicks a lot more ass than a bomb does. What a shame. Did this level mostly just kill itself? Neat. I don't even know what's going on here. You want to live in a shack in the middle of Nevada with a wife, husband instead of Las Vegas getting money and having it drained every month. I hear Vegas is a stressful place to live. I'm running in here. I just about got my ass kicked. And boy, was I smart to run away in here, huh? What a giant brain move that was. Once in a while, you just call it right. Oh, fucking. Oh, God. These things. Little teleporter dudes. They jump. That's probably fine. Or maybe not. I don't know. This guy could be tough. I never fought him before. Oh, he does what my white pepper does. Oh, and he can make gunpowder appear. But he's gotta like do a sassy little snap to do it. He can't just make it happen. He's gotta like do a little move. Look out for his fireball. While projecting AoE fields, you will launch several fireballs that travel in a diagonal trajectory. Try to put these fireballs out with your tears as you continue to shoot him from a distance. Watch out, as little sways of flame will spawn under you as he summons gunpowder and teleports around the arena. A tough boss, but beatable. Make sure to consult the guide for frame timer and other information. Thank you for watching my Game Facts walkthrough. This has been Walkthrough Jimmy. Here's a picture of my balls. And then it just cuts. When there's like an outro for Raycons or something. Because, you know, he's got a sponsorship. What's my next game theory? I would like to do a game series where you just give like obviously incorrect advice on how to beat a boss. But use like a game genie or something so you can get like visual, like, you know, like I can do it visually. It's like one to beat. And to beat Bowser, you have to run into him while you have a star and it kills him instantly. And there's a star at the end of every level and just level hack each level. Yeah, just little shit like that. If for no other reason, then I know it would for sure, for whatever reason, enrage a section of people. Like, that's not how you beat World 2, what, you son of a bitch? Your lies have done enough damage to the Super Mario Brothers community and must be exposed. It's not how World 2 1 ends. And then you go, it does. I just did it. And take viewer submissions. Make it even harder. Like, that's not how Gears of War ends. Like, yes, it is. I mean, you just seen the video. I don't know why you're arguing with me about this. Pretty obvious that it ends this way. I don't know if you've been paying attention. Oh, hey, 2 of diamonds. Kick ass. You got your world card. Let's just pop that now then. You're growing a mullet, don't hate you. I mean, it'll be fun for the summer, you know. Business up front, party in the back. Oh man, this area kind of... These things are killable, right? Or are they just... Yeah, they're killable. Okay. They just move around in an annoying fashion. That's okay. Let's go get that heart down there, huh? Or... So that would still carry us through. I'm still gonna go get that heart. Oh, I mean, we're here. Let's look. All right. Tower's kind of worthless, though. Let's leave. Well, tower's not worthless. Oh, yeah, why am I not going to the right and getting that item? Anyways, tower can be kick-ass. It's just a little bit too oh, my God. I am having a struggle. I should have kept the little tiny bomb, man. He's pretty good. Yeah, just run the 2 clubs now. Take the advantage while we can get it. Harlequin Baby will up her damage. There we go. So you got a little bit of actual pushback now. We do got that free key. Oh no, that's bad. Actually took way more damage there than I ought to have. But maybe we can repair it with some money. But the deck makes it to where, like, only cards spawn instead of pills. Then again, that does increase my chance of getting a sun card. But then again, that takes over the white pepper. Although I'm not a huge fan of the white pepper anymore. Let's let it go. Let's take the 55. We're still early in. We can do something with this, maybe. Or I'll just die here, maybe. Turtlings are kind of hard. Ah, get away. Well, you know, fire's good for that. Took care of them Turtling brothers real quick. Yo. Yeah, I'm going the regular route. I'm getting my ass kicked up here. I always thought the mullet was derived from the idea that it's a lot easier to cut the front of your hair than the back. Like, you don't have to go to the barber to get a mullet because you can just, you know, cut your hair from the front till it looks even and then just forget about the rest. It's kind of, at least that's what I always interpreted the haircut to be. It's like, look, I can't see the back of my head so good, so we just cut the front and the back, well, it looks wild. There you go. You know, everybody gets good at art on the computer, on the internet, but they don't get good at cutting their own hair. Think about it. You can take all that time getting good at art and put it into learning how to use a pair of scissors and save yourself. Now, I'm bald, so, you know, I'm fine. I'm not burdened by these peasant issues like hair. Hair is not a concern for someone like me, but, I don't know, cutting hair is art, right? Look, it's not drawing hentai, but look, you're making a person look nice. You should be proud. Pop, and don't forget the Joker! Okay, there we go. And kill the angel. He gave me that gift and then I fight him. Well, that's how it goes. His ways are mysterious and so are mine. Perhaps more mysterious. He's like, that can't be. God's the most to everything. I'm like, oh yeah, is he the most kissing his cousin son of a bitch on the planet? And they're like, what do you mean? I'm like, God, can he kiss his cousins better than any of us? And be like, I'm not. Oh, and then the angel Michael would kill me for asking questions like that because it implies awful things. I'm just saying, if he's better at us, if he's better than us at everything, then he can do that better than anybody too. And he would know how. He's all-knowing. You realize how you realize how much that would scorch your brain? It's not about all the cool stuff you get to know. Maybe that's why he's so angry. I'd be angry too. I'd be like, nah, I've seen everything, trust me. I know it's good and bad, I've been there. Spirit Taker says having a shaved head has its pros and cons. Well, the con is if someone goes, haha, bald, you really don't have any kind of, you don't have a comeback. There's no comeback for that one, unfortunately, because it's like, well, yeah, he calls them like you sees them, I suppose. So that's the downside, and the upside is you don't have to pay for anything. You got a trimmer and a razor. And those last you a pretty good while, unless you're insane or something. Unless you're like, I like to shave in the hot tub or something. And I am getting my ass whooped. Oh no. Your nose hairs or dreadlocks, there you go. They say they are doing successful hair transplants in Japan now, but I feel like that's one of those stories, not that I'm like looking up things about how to get hair back or anything. That'd be embarrassing, but you know, I think every year I see like some article, it's like, we found a way to cure baldness. We found a way to cure some cancers. But you never see it. And that's probably because like a year after the first like patient, they're like, all right, we're at a trial. What happened? Their head's on fire. Their skin's melting off. They're dying. And it's like, well, it's not ready for the market yet, is what they'd say. Rebrand it, make it a pesticide. Yeah, see, you got it, Sleepy Dog. So you can go Chrome Dome, and now I can't be like, fuck you. You're the Chrome Dome. It's like, no, I am the Chrome Dome. Unless that Japanese hair procedure comes through, in which case I'll be mocking you. After they like excruciatingly stitch a million follicles into my skull. You like learning things on these streams? We learn things? I guess, yeah. If all people have no retort, you can call them whatever you want. No law against it. It's true, Bradley's animation station. There's never a time to where making fun of a bald person is inappropriate, even at a funeral. Even if they're the dead person, you can touch the top of their head and go, whoa, it's smooth. I have a personal vendetta with the Barber Association. It's true. They made Barbasol look delicious to drink, and it's delicious, but it hurts. It hurts. Yeah, the Ghost Pepper's way better. Shooting a random blue flame out once in a while is great due to the high damage. But trying to reliably use it means that you kind of gotta get a little lucky and always be aiming at your target because you never quite know when it's gonna fly out. Or maybe it flies out every 10th tier. If I'm not shooting and counting to 10, it would take just as long for me to kill the damn thing. Whoa, neat. Okay. Oh, it's gonna reroll the blocks, isn't it? Oh, not the ones I want, though. All right. Fair enough. Don't know which one I'd want out of these. The ghost chest would be nice, but might not be what I exactly want. Watching the Dark says Barbasol looks like blueberry Kool-Aid. It looks like a delicious berry drink, but it's not a berry drink. It's just fucking lies. Oh, I'm gonna die here if I'm not careful. This is not a nice room. It looks like it's easy, but they did a trick. Like, no, you will die here. And I said, I reject ye. I'm just gonna wait. Maybe it'll give me a heart. They should just do a modern Austin Powers and not let him make any jokes. it'd be a really soulless movie, but I would laugh. I'd at least laugh for a little bit. He's like, do I make you happy? Yeah. I don't know. Watch some of those Austin Power movies. They're kind of funny, but I'm glad they didn't make like a million of them. Pretty nice for them to just like mercifully stop at 3 and go, nah, we're good. We don't need to keep making these. You don't see that kind of restraint too often, you know. They're way more funny if you're like insanely drunk or something like that. It helps. I think most movies from the 1990s were made to be watched while horribly fucking drunk. Oh god, this room just turned into a fucking nightmare. Oh jeez. Oh fuck. Everything's gonna kill me. There's also an opportunity here to maybe make a little money, so let's see what we can do. Oh fuck, oh, I'm dead. I'm secretly being John Malkovich. That movie fucking made me so angry. I was told it was gonna be funny. And okay, it has a couple comedic moments in it, but god damn it. I hate when people give me their weird introspective movies and go, it's a comedy, and I watch them like, that wasn't a fucking comedy. That was like somebody's cry for help with some jokes in the middle. Spirit Taker says, fun fact, Austin Powers, Dr. Evil, Fat Bastard, and Gold Member, and Mini-Me are all the same actor. Well, everyone knows that. Watching Dark says, Tim Allen is milking Toy Story and the Santa Claus for all they're worth. He may as well. Fuck Toy Story. I mean, you know, it's okay. A-Night Studio. But I mean, you know, Toy Story went past 3 movies. And now I don't give a shit. That's how I've been conditioned with media anyways. There is a time where I'm like, I hope they make 1 million Mega Man games. And you know what? Capcom, in all their mercy, they really did decide to stop after that Mega Man X shit. They went through the paces with it, and they're like, this just isn't fucking working, man. And they stopped. And then you got like a couple like throwback games and like you know, officially sanctioned fan game, and like they just let it go. Maybe a shitty, you know, a shitty PSP game, but they canceled one of them. So again, it shows that they still have the balls to go, nah, fuck that, don't release that. Small Neighbor says Face Off is legendary. Face Off is a pretty fucking funny movie. And again, way better if you've had a drink or two. Robo Buddy's pretty good. Spirit Taker liked when Dr. Evil and Scott were on the Jerry Springer show. That, yeah, it was a pretty fucking cheesy movie, but that was the point, right? And it did that well. It did that whole parody aspect well. Not a lot of things do the parody thing so good these days. You know, we're like, we're making fun of the thing. We aren't the thing. Austin Powers managed to not always be the thing it was mocking. To a point, anyways. There's a limit to how well any of that works in the long term, though. You can only, like, make fun of something for so long before you're just outright reenacting it, right? Oh, yeah, you're the Diet Coke of evil. That's one. I remember there being a lot of merchandise for that movie thing. I don't think I'd want to wear an Austin Powers t-shirt. You know what I mean? Like, if... oh, that's an awful situation. So, your clothes are gone. They're just fucking gone. Who knows what happened to your clothes? That's not the important thing. You got to be out of the house in 5 minutes. Luckily, you see a shirt on the floor and you're pretty excited because you're like, hell yeah, it's a shirt. And it's a fucking Austin Powers shirt. Me, I think I'd wear the shirt, but I'd flip it inside out and tear the tag off. You know, I'd still look stupid. They'd be like, he's wearing his Austin Powers shirt inside out. And I'd be like, they don't know it's an Austin Powers shirt. Or like a Wayne's World shirt. Sleepy Dog Zone would just wear it. Yeah, I guess that's also not a bad option. I mean, just with pride. It's like, fuck yeah, I like Austin Powers. I like that one better. Now I'm starting to come over to that idea. No, you wear the Austin Powers t-shirt and you start quoting the movie anytime someone points at your t-shirt. You go, yeah, baby, yeah. Like every fucking 5 minutes. And then you find out who stole your shirts and you beat the shit out of them, I suppose. Something like that. What's this penny do on the ground? What the fuzz, huh? I still like picking boxes for free. But I don't know what fuzz is. Let's go for victory. James says it's funny Nick Cage is acting like he's racing in the car at the stationary. Well, that's acting, right? Although, yeah, if they really want to do him a favor, they would have, like, you know, put it on a lift or something, like tilted it back and forth, you know? Just kind of rattle him around in it a little bit. Kind of like, you know? Something. But just send him in the fucking chair and be like, yeah, now jiggle around. Like you're racing. It's like, are you sure I can, like, well, yeah, you're fine. You know, and I bet it works. It works fine. But I mean, you can tell in most things that the people aren't actually driving a car. Sometimes they actually are. That's the fun one. Where it's just like a simple dialogue scene between two characters and like, oh no, they're actually driving the fucking car. Usually that's like reserved for an action scene where they have to be outside of the car at some point. I don't know. All right, we're gonna take the petrified turd. It is a good item. Hell yeah. Doing a pretty good job of not getting hit all of a sudden. Should have saved that money. Hell, we're going for a winning run. Let's try to maximize our chances here a little bit. Come back with 2 more pennies, we'll have ourselves a nice item. There we go. Okay, let's go get that battery. Is the goatee the mold of facial hair? Yeah, kinda. But you can still be like businessman with the goatee, I think. Like, I think somewhere after 1998 that became okay. But I'm not 100% sure if that's still a thing. But like, you know, the Men's Warehouse guy had one, right? And he was allowed to live. They didn't, you know, pin him to the stake, so I think that's how that works. Like, I don't know too many business moguls that had the mullet. I'm sure they exist, but there's not very many. I think they make you get rid of it in Millionaire School. I ain't trading nothing with you, devil. I ain't got no fucking health items. I'm out of here. They should do a Titanic sequel to where they show how like the ship rusted out and all the corpses decayed and where all those treasures that got stolen went and all the missing search parties that didn't gather anything. That'd be awesome. Just 4 hours of that. No break. They could have Titanic too, and it's just a bunch of I told you so assholes going like, I told you that ship was too big. They thought that they could play God with their stupid little fucking airplane ship thing. But I was smarter than that. Titanic 2, and it's like an airplane this time. There you go. Tim Curry made the goatee awesome. Yeah, he was a gentleman with the goatee, Tim Curry. So, yeah. What the heck? What the heck? What the heck, man? New enemies confuse me. Those are just fucking carrots. Those are just fucking carrots. They're good for your eyes. Titanic in space. No one would launch a spaceship that big. That'd be a short movie because, you know, it'd blow up on launch, I assume, right? You're only looking at like 45 minutes there, but I like the spirit of that. Like there could be a stowaway and they're like, you know, star-crossed lovers, but like actually in the stars, right? So it's smart, so that validates it somehow, even though it's a shitty rehash. And, you know, like as the fucking ship explodes, you can have a slow motion shot like they're fucking vaporized atoms like merging and turning into fucking dust and shit. As the entire fucking capsule implodes and explodes. And they're turning to little tiny fucking atomized cinders. And then it can end and they can play like a rap song. Or, you know, it could be a country song. It could be like either way. It's a great ending. Titanic 5 Watcher in the Dark is like a multi-dimensional, traveling pod that is bigger than the standard one-person pod. Lunacy, they said. But we've tested it and she flies just sturdy. Yeah, I'll try Blessed Penny, why not? What's the worst that could happen, right? This room looks safe to play around in. You know, the awful thing about the Marvel movies is that some of the actors are going to die of old age soon. Like, we're not used to movies and, you know, series lasting this long, right? You got a few, like Tom Cruise doing Mission Impossible is impressive no matter how you look at it. Like, that's a long time to be doing those fucking movies. So good for him, right? But that's like uncommon. I'm gonna, like, trying to think. Oh, yeah. We got Nick Fury as Samuel L. Jackson. I love Samuel L. Jackson. But he's getting old. They're going to be like, okay, so we're going to put you in a wire suspension thing, Mr. Jackson. We're just going to flip you the fuck around. And you've done your aerobics training, so I'm sure you can land on the ground from a 10-point drop just fine. And you can do the hero landing. Land on your knees, Mr. Jackson. He's like, not my knees. That kills me. Like, you can do it. You were in Pulp Fiction. Do it. I wouldn't want to. What is Jackson pushing, like 60 years old, something like that? Even past 50, they're like, man, we're gonna put you in this wire suspension thing and spin you the fuck around. And we're like, no, I'm good. you can give my role to somebody else. I'm fine. %, stunt double, 10% Samuel L. Jackson. I know that William Dafoe does all his own stunts, and that's impressive. And I suppose if you got the cut for it, then hell yeah, do your thing, right? That's cool. But that's, again, the exception, not the rule. Most people shouldn't be doing that. I mean, it goes without saying, because, you know, it's a stunt, right? If it were easy, then it wouldn't be it wouldn't take all that extra effort. But then again, there's a limit to that. There's, like, you put Arnold Schwarzenegger and all the Terminator movies you want. He's fit enough to walk around. He can act. He's, you know, not choking down, you know. Well, I guess he is smoking cigars, but I guess not enough to kill him. Not yet, anyways. And then just CG or get a body double or whatever it is they do. It'll be just fine. I don't think you can, like, tell Samuel L. Jackson, like, hey, get on the floor, get on this hard floor and get back up off your knees. Be like, we're gonna tape it in 4K. I'm pretty sure he's gonna tell you to go fuck yourself. I would anyways. I mean, nah, I'm good. I'm like a million years old or something. Ass. Although that would be pretty funny. Like, Samuel L. Jackson gets knocked down from an explosion, he has to get back up, and you can see him physically struggling to get back up, like, I had to get people to pick him back up. Oh, that'd be fucking, that would be sad. I would actually I'd walk out of that fucking movie theater in literal tears. I'd be like, oh man. It's like, why are you sad? Well, I watched the new Nick Fury movie, and it was just like, man, that was sad. I didn't like watching that so much. It's like watching, I don't know. It's like watching an old person struggle to reach down to get their heart medicine that they just dropped. And it's taking them a minute. It's like, oh, fuck. That's not nice. Why don't you throw that Thor fella through another building or two? You find it funny that Samuel L. Jackson watches anime? I can believe it. I imagine when you're really prolific and they put you on like a billion fucking pieces of pirated merchandise and, you know, people quote the shit out of you day in and day out over and over and over again. I imagine after a point that pisses you off and you don't want nothing to do with it. So you probably stay home and play a video game or watch some anime. You know, John Carpenter played the Dead Space games. And he'd like to direct the Dead Space movie. I believe it. Makes sense. He's a horror nerd, so of course he would consume horror nerd media. We're like, he directed the thing. Why would he play fucking video games? Because he does. He likes Sonic Unleashed. Good for him. Sleepy Dog Zone, they can make a Three Stooges movie these days and just make shit up. It wouldn't even have to have 3 of them. And people would eat it up and believe it. They'd be like, oh yeah. Remember when Curly, Moe, and the Drizzle went into the California shopping mall and took a shit in the mall fountain? Yeah, I remember that. That was a really good part of that movie, of the Three Stooges. That's so old and divorced from reality. It may as well have not existed. At least for as much play as the Three Stooges gets these days. That could be a fake TV show in the background of like a movie or a video game. Like, yeah, and then they watch this thing called the Three Stooges. Not these days, anyways. Maybe back in the day when like all that was on at night was I Love Lucy, because they had that late night Nickelodeon stuff to where it's like, look, dude, you're watching I Love Lucy or you're going to bed, because ain't shit else gonna be on unless you like the new 24-hour news shit. It was sad times. Not owning a VCR was not awesome. I remember having to wait to see what's going to come on the USA Network. Those were not happy times. Although it did make you a lot more excited for The Price is Right. You're like, man, there ain't fucking shit on TV. And it's like, dun 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 dun. And you're like, oh, well, all right. I guess we can watch this. Price is Right had the perfect time to air. It's like, we're gonna air this right when nothing the fuck is on, and you're just gonna leave it on here because watching them play around the weird, dumb bullshit is gonna be more fun than watching literally anything else. Ba, 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 ba. What about Michael Myers in space? Jason X was great, Scotty. I understand why people don't like Jason X. I'm not gonna sit here and say like, oh, it's a underrated classic of a gem. No, but it's a movie I enjoy. I think it's funny, and the kills are pretty good, and it's weird. It makes no sense. But I mean, I never really thought that the Halloween movies or any of the other Jason alternatives made all that much sense either. In fact, Jason got worse the more they explained it, so that's one of the reasons why I like Jason X, is that I guess they kind of explain it. It's like, well, we just scooped up Camp Crystal Lake into a spaceship and just shot it off into space because it made it a whole lot less of a problem, because he has to just haunt the cabin, I guess, or the campgrounds. So I guess they just moved the campgrounds and can't do shit about it, which is pretty funny. In that case, why not launch into the sun? But I guess they were like inspecting Camp Crystal Lake for science. Maybe we could discover the key to immortality through the Crystal Lake Monster Man. You know, it's kind of a classic horror thing though, right? It isn't awful. I've seen worse, and people have excused worse too. They're like, well, I mean, you know, considering how bad horror movies are these days, I watch a lot of this. Oh yeah. But on the other end, I really can't defend that movie, or any movie. Nor should you defend movie or media. If somebody tells you that something you like sucks, just go, cool. Who cares? Oh! I forgot that pattern. He does like a triple drop. And he gets you. Oh, and here comes the fucking bubbles. And here comes the splash down, and we're done. Man, that was close. I almost died. Actually, I could still die here if I'm not careful. These things are still alive. Oh, praise be. Magic Gate Ball. Whatever the hell. Dichromatic butterfly hitbox down something else. And I'm pretty. Look at how pretty I am. I would fight the angel, but I'm in bad shape. Oh, the sun? Shit. Shit. That's my bad. What does this hand thing do? Does he like grab items? Do you do anything useful? No, you were just a worthless piece of shit. Take a nap.
Balls of steam. Power pill.
Could have made better use out of the abundance, but we do have 2 sun cards here. Oh shit, we're death now. Nice. Those little butterflies, at first I thought those were like condom wrappers, and I was like, that's a really weird tear effect. They're little deadly butterflies. I am old neighbor. You are correct. Jason is the 10th movie, and the Roman numeral is X. And back then, in those times, X was for the future. Which is why the Xbox is a little weird. Xbox is kind of late. Oh, it's one of these. Oh, fuck. Xbox in 2000, what? 6? It's like right at the end of the letter X being like cool. Now it's like regular language, and regular language is boring. How do you do this? How do you, ooh, I think I know. I got it. There's no way I can push the bomb like that, though. Forget it. More trouble than it's worth. Ooh, I got one. What's the most played out, like, unfunny fucking, like, city to make fun of? Because, you know, making fun of New York, LA, whatever. You pick a big, any of the bigs, any fucking national, anyways, any city is mockable. But what's the one you just get sick of hearing about? Or it's like, I get it. You don't like that place. I think the one I hear the most is Las Vegas. It's like, oh, Las Vegas guys, you know, they got different laws over there in Las Vegas. It's different how it goes in Las Vegas. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. In Las Vegas. Melrose Place. Well, that's a place. It's definitely a place. It's definitely not a fucking thing I expected to ever hear again. I never seen an episode of Melrose Place. I see ads for it, though. Must have been really good. I'm notorious for ignoring good things. Melrose Place. Houston, Lubbock, and the fact people mispronounce Gunnery and well, okay, look. I don't know how to pronounce that either. So, I'm just gonna say that out of the gate. I won't pretend like I do. But that is definitely like one of those I told you once things for sure. Like if somebody tells you this is how you pronounce it, and then you constantly forget, yeah, it's on your ass.
Range up.
E-bomb. Groon. Groon. Groon sounds like a Warcraft monster. None of these cards are anything we need, but we may as well pick one. And we know where the secrets are. Let's leave it. Keep the sun. Greed, right? Yep. Yeah, Jason's Ghost Dell did end with a teaser for Freddy versus Jason, or Freddy plus Jason. That was fun. And then, like 10 years later, they made the movie. Better late than never, though. I loved Freddy versus Jason. That was a good movie. You know why? Because it was cheesy, but it was competently made. And that's all it needed to be, was competently made. It's like Aliens versus Predator. Even though those movies aren't the best, they're still fun to watch because at least they're somewhat competently made, right? So even if it's kind of like, oh, that wasn't exactly what I wanted, I can still watch and go, well, it wasn't like... I didn't regret watching it. I wasn't like, oh, man, can't believe I wasted, you know, an hour and 20 minutes watching Freddy versus Jason. Usually I'm like, that moment where Freddy starts launching the oxygen tanks at Jason was fun. Freddy was on Earth, and he's like, my powers don't work anymore, bitch. And then he noticed the air tanks, and he just started launching them, and he had like a funny smile on his face. That was great. Damn, this is a big ass level. What am I forgetting here? I don't think I'm forgetting anything really. It's like a feel all thing and a hurt room, but I got soul hearts. Yeah, I'm out of here. They should have Chucky fight the Toy Story characters. It's the only one that makes sense. There's no other pool to draw from for Chucky to fight somebody else. Who the fuck else is Chucky gonna fight besides fucking Buzz Lightyear? You know, or one of them. I guess he can fight Brahm, but that'd be boring. Or Annabelle's Creations or whatever. Which I mean, I'm sure those movies are good. I hadn't really seen those. Like, they're not that iconic. Not as much as Chucky. Like people in countries that have never seen the movie know what Chucky the Murder Doll is. He's like folklore at this point. You gotta respect that. That means something. Just, you know, saying. Chucky versus Leprechaun. That'd be interesting, Molten Amber, because Chucky uses voodoo magic and Leprechaun uses Irish magic. Yeah, I can see that. I'd watch that. Especially these days. I'd be like, okay, you got my interest. Especially if you got the original actors. If it's at all possible, anyways. I wouldn't mind these guys if they're a little faster. I wish there was a way to like place big bets with them, like to where instead of just a penny each time, I could be like, here's a nickel. And it shoots out like 5 of whatever, right? That seems like a good middle ground. You don't have to press buttons too much. You can just kind of get it all done in one shot. I mean, your odds would suck worse for it, but whatever. It's fine. Chucky versus Furbies. You got Chucky fight the Garbage Pail Kids. Chucky could fight the Homeowners Association. I don't know. They could have like Chucky like assassinate people for the CIA. They could do that. Send Chucky's little ass over to Ukraine and cause some damage. He's like, you come back again, you need C4 under a car again? Oh, I'm gonna die in this room if I'm not careful. Oh, I gotta look out. I forgot what this shit does. I'm gonna touch it. Open up. There you go. Can't sleep the boar. Sorry to hear that. Holy shit. If you stand in the light of the holy shit, your stats go up. But I didn't know I had a holy shit there, so it was a wasted holy shit. What's this? And I'll like blow it up to get the card. Okay. That's kind of neat. Oh, I got hit with the corn turd bomb. Whoa, looked like I knew what I was doing there for a second. Watcher in the Dark says Tales from the Phantasm versus the Hellblade Cenobites. That would be a long-ass movie. Just be these, like, immortal things just, like, ripping each other to shreds, then appearing fine in the next, like, scene over and over and over again. Just, like, endless practical effect shots of heads getting smashed. Skin getting torn off just over and over and over. That'd be awesome. Sure, why not? How about Chucky versus James Bond? I'd watch that. Especially if Chucky wins. Like, die, James Bond, and he just stabs James Bond in the Achilles tendon and like stabs in the back like 5 times. He's like, it's a talking doll. He fucking dies. The end. I'd watch that. Maybe worth like, you know, an hour of my time, maybe. That changes about the theme for Isaac as Major Prod. I heard they did like an energy drink thing, and then people got upset about it. And I guess I understand why, but I don't. It doesn't impact me, and you know, the guy who made this has a kid, so you know, gotta like make money. Maybe people really like G Fuel. Who knows? If I remember right, that's not an item I give a shit about, but let's touch it anyways. No. No, I'm not. This is bad. I already know I don't want it, so I'm not gonna touch it. I'm just gonna leave it. Because what will happen is I'll think like, oh, it's a bad item. That's a bad active item. Then I'll press the button to use, and I can just set it down and put it back up. It'll be one of those where, no, you grabbed it. Now that's part of your character. And be like, no, that's the worst. Let's see. The board says mental breakdown, sleep demons, medicine. Doesn't sound like something a healthy person has. I mean, everyone's unhealthy to a degree, so I wouldn't assume that, you know, the world's not full of unhealthy people to a degree. You know, if we're gonna talk about what's normal versus not normal in regards to your question about whether that makes you a healthy person or not. These things are not healthy, but it doesn't make you any better or worse than anybody else. It just means that those are your struggles, what they're worth to you and what they're worth to society. They have to be handled in one way or the other. Now, are people going to be fair? Probably not. And it's terrible to hear. I don't like to know that somebody's got to deal with something like that and there's no help, right? I hate it when the answer is like, well, there's really no help, so you just got to steel yourself and hang in there and, you know, all that. That's not great. But I'd say you have a little choice but to hang in there and do your best anyways, right? So since the best thing that you can do is this thing that you got to do anyways, you're at least a little bit fortunate in that the correct answer is to do what you always have done every day, and that's get up, do your shit, and go to sleep. Get up, do your shit, go to sleep, get up, do your shit, go to sleep, over and over and over. It's time consuming, it's monotony laden, and it's not very fun, but that's all you can do. Well, that's good, the boar. Some of the happiest folks I know keep to themselves. And those are facts. Those things are so annoying. cutting through them. We're not finding the exit, which I desperately need. Where's my exit? All right. Bloat. Oh boy. And that's why you save up on your bombs. Oops. Wow, it's fine. Good night, Spirit Taker. Thanks for dropping by, man. Bug Revelations could be a good get. Let's see how quick we can fill that sucker, huh? No, too late in the game. Earlier, maybe. I already grabbed both books, major prods, so no bookworm for me. But I think we'll get more done with the pills right now. Might find a full health one, you know what I mean?
Spider unboxing. Range up.
I hear you, Major Prod. I don't know if we're gonna get a lot out of this, but it's worth the look. Huh. Oh, there it is. It's just like, hey, here's all the money. Fine. Not a store to spend it in.
Holy shit.
How's the room? Damn. Maybe I can get that battery. Just for safety's sake, let's go over the health. Because that wasn't keeping count. But it looks like I may have taken a little damage. Crisis averted. I don't know why I went in here. It was only pain. Fuck. Oh, okay, we're fine. Ow. I think we're okay anyways. Major prod, I don't know what the hell happened this run. I was just running in crazy. I was like, pow, 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 pow. And then now I'm here. Oh God, fuck this. Immediately fucked. Oh God, why do they do this? Well, there goes everything. Little ghost man over here is making me paranoid. I keep having to dodge my own ally because I'm like, he must be a monster. Not dead yet. Now I'm dead. Oh, that's a hell of a place to die. All right. Yeah, sorry to cut it early. Been putting in some extra time. But we will keep it rolling. As far as streams go, timing wise, they may be starting a little bit later from now on. So I'm just gonna leave a schedule off, but for the regulars that are still awake anyways, considering how late it is already, streams will probably be rolling back in like 10 p.m., 11 p.m., something like that. And we're losing an hour or two, something around that area. We'll figure that out as we go. But, yeah, I appreciate you watching. Sorry if the change in schedule starts to mess with your ability to watch. The odds will always be there, and if you get a late night, you can join me there at that time, hopefully. But if you're able to continue to join through the changing hours that we're going to be having, I appreciate it. It's always good to have you here, and I appreciate you coming here tonight to watch. Wish I could stream longer, but I am also getting a bit tuckered out, so I'm going to go take care of a few things and keep it a little bit short tonight, save myself the hour. Thank you, Red Dragon Empress, Watcher of the Dark, Sleepy Dog Zone. I appreciate it. We'll come back with some of your requests. Bully's on the list. Bully will be fun. But, yeah, I got a few things to take care of, so I'm going to go on ahead and take care of them. And we'll be back tomorrow with, I don't know, either Dark Tide or Bully, depending on how I'm feeling. We'll see how that goes. No promises on exactly what we're doing. It's going to be a shaky few days. We get some scheduling adjustments in. So I appreciate you again for watching. If I don't see you due to that, I'll miss you. Hopefully we'll catch you again as schedules change. But outside of that, I gotta take off. Creative Dude says, like being a night owl. I'm good. Go rest up. Well, good. Hopefully most of you are night owls. That'd be nice. But more Ghana Boy. Yeah, we'll have some Ghana Boy. We'll have some Bully. We'll have I want to do Wolfenstein as well. I want to play Wolfenstein. So I got plenty on the list, and it's gonna be fun. But tonight, and maybe a little bit of a week, you know what I mean? Like 3 3s, across the board on 3 hours. But we'll just see where time takes us, all right? So I appreciate you watching. Oh yeah, and Sandy, don't worry, Sleepy Dogs. And we'll get back to Sonic Forces. I enjoyed it enough. I should at least finish it on stream, huh? All right, well, with that calm reminder that Sonic the Hedgehog exists within all of us, I'm going to go get some rest. Y'all have a good night. Thank you for watching. Thank you for chatting. Thank you for the generosity. Soulstruck and Oreo Ender, thank you very much. You guys are ridiculously generous. I can't thank you enough, and I hope you have a great weekend. Hope you have a good night and a good morning as well. See y'all next time. Thanks for watching.